All right. What's up, guys? Man, we're going to try this again, man. My camera is messing up. But it's nice to see you guys. Man, we're going to wait for a little bit, let people come in. We're going to talk about an array of different things. So let's just have a chit chat. You guys, you can ask me questions down in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm live. I'm over here in Cambodia, Sihanoukville. So yeah, again, forgive my audio, internet. I'm on my laptop, so it's not the best. So just bear with me. If you can hear me, great. Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me perfect. And as you come in, um, let me know like where you're from. Okay. So tell me where you're watching from. So yeah, it's nice to have you guys here, man. Nice to see you guys. Yeah, man. So we're gonna just talk about some Cambodia. We're gonna talk about Vietnam. We're gonna talk about expat life. And if you guys have any questions, then just let me know. Again, my internet's a little slow here, so bear with me. I wanted to be here with you guys, and I want to do some more lives. So I want to get more used to doing more lives with you guys. So if my camera does go out, I'll reset it, and then we'll just keep it moving. All right. So just bear with me here as I reset it. And yeah, man. Yeah, I don't expect a lot of people here, but I do just want to put this out there for you guys. So, yeah, let's talk about it, man. Again, I'm over here in Sihanoukville, Cambodia right now, and I'm doing another border run. So, this is one thing that we'll talk about is when you are on a business visa, and this is for like work, you have to do border runs, right? And so your border runs are every 90 days, right? If you have a TRC, which I have had a TRC the whole time, which is a temporary resident card. So that allows you to stay for 1 year in Vietnam. And so, again, if you are Cambodian, if you are back here in Cambodia, comment down below like, how long is your TRC or your permit card. So, yeah, comment down below. All right. So, yeah. So let's talk about Vietnam, and then we'll go back and forth with Vietnam, Cambodia, Vietnam, because I honestly don't know much about Cambodia, but only as a tourist. So, but I've heard a lot of stuff about the process from friends who live here in Cambodia. So I kind of think I know just a little bit. So, anyways, yeah. So living in Vietnam, the West right now is pretty messed up, and so it's expensive. It's not uh, real conducive for for the regular person. You know what I mean? Anymore, and so moving to Southeast Asia has been like a game changer for me. Like 100% moving to Southeast Asia is amazing because one, your money goes a lot further. Two, if you're a male, you can date and have a good time with some females here and get married. That's the number one thing. Get married, and then also it's so beautiful over here, right? The most important thing I'd say living in Southeast Asia is that you have peace of mind from the West. So that rat race, you know what I mean? Is not, that's why I left basically. It's because of that rat race. I didn't want to live that rat race anymore. So, yeah. Comment down below, man. Where are you from? Where are you viewing from? And tell me a little bit, like about what your situation is if you live in the West. Yeah, I've heard a lot of my friends in the West have been very uh, dissatisfied, and so that's one of the main reasons why I started my channel was because I wanted to speak to them, right? they were my inspiration to say, hey, get out of the rat race right now. Or if you can build, over a year, if you can build over a year and save your money, stop wasting your money on frivolous stuff. You know what I mean? In the West, sell all your stuff and be done with it. Because at the end of the day, minimalist is the way to go here in Southeast Asia, right? And so once you free yourself of that, then you'll be good to go. That's step one, right? So living in Southeast Asia, you'll have a peace of mind. Also, you'll have you can get a good job if you have a degree. You can get a good job, and three, you'll be able to just meet incredible people. You know what I mean? Like I've met lifelong friends while traveling throughout Southeast Asia and living in Vietnam. So, and I get to be married soon. So, yeah, I'm a living example of, the regular guy making it and making a new life for himself in Southeast Asia. So, take it from me, I don't have a whole lot of money, and so, I need money to go further than um, living in the West. You know what I mean? So if you are in the West right now, comment down below. Where are you from and when are you leaving? So yeah, so Vietnam. Let's just talk about Vietnam for a minute. Vietnam offers you the best bang for your buck, the best money for the West money. The exchange rate is absolutely incredible, and you can get cheap apartments. Like let's say, so my apartment is 9.5 million, and so that is about 300, about three, just over $350, right? And so that's kind of expensive in Vietnam. Just to give you guys like a reference, that's pretty expensive for the regular local person, right? But for foreigners, if you make, excuse me, if you make a salary, a foreigner salary, then you'll be really really good. If you have money coming from the West, you would be a king. Let's just put it that way. So my advice to you would be first, make sure before you leave, make sure you have a stable income of at least over $1,000 or better, 2,000. And then that way you'll be able to comfortably live, right? Any extra money would be extra. You know what I mean? Would be a benefit to you. So you'll be able to do a lot of stuff out here. So does offer you that peace of mind where you can get an apartment, a one bedroom. You can get a studio for anywhere from 100 US dollar to 1,000 US dollar. You know what I mean? So you know, think about not having to stress about your rent. It's crazy, right? When I moved to Vietnam, I realized, oh my God, I could do this. You know what I mean? For the regular guy, yeah, I could do this, right? And living in Vietnam, it's definitely helped me to, it's boosted my confidence, let's just say, and it's also allowed me to be more free with my time, right? So I got my time back when I moved to Southeast Asia. That was like the biggest thing for me. Was I want my time back. Yes, I work, but I don't work as hard like I did in the USA. So I'm not advocating not to work. You should work, but um, don't you want your time back? Just like me, I wanted my time back, and I got it. I'm in Cambodia right now, legit, and so you know, um, I'll say this: Vietnam has allowed me to really dream again. Like I can dream again about one, starting a family. Right, I'm 41 years old. Okay, I moved to Vietnam when I was 37, 37. So 36, excuse me. And so, yeah, I'm living here 5 years now. And so I'm ready. I'm ready to start a family. I'm ready to establish myself. And in Vietnam as a business. Um, and it's given me that time back, man. It's given me that opportunity. And so I could just say to you, if you are struggling with wherever you are, if you're struggling, there is a way out, you know. Slowly but surely make sure that you pay your bills off, cut your bills. Let's just put it that way. Cut all your bills and make sure that you save that money, right? The West is, my home. I love it, but I can't tolerate the way the West has gone in the last 10 years, And for me, I'll say this: being able to travel and it not cost an arm and a leg is life changing, right? I can go from California, where I was born, California, to let's say Chicago, and it'll cost you 600 US dollar. I can go from Cambodia to Vietnam for 22 US dollar. 22. Yeah, you heard that right. $2, right? And that's a bus, but at the end of the day, you have that option, yeah. And so you can fly for you can fly for about $100, just maybe slightly over, but still, it's only $100, right? So it kind of reminds me of when I lived in Europe, because you could just travel for like $30. You'd be in Paris, you know what I mean, from the Netherlands, and then go to Spain and all that good stuff. So, anyways, Vietnam offers you guys an amazing, amazing benefit. It allows you to free your life, get your time back. You can find love like I did. You can work if you want. Again, you can do whatever you want as long as you don't struggle to live in the West. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell my friends enough. You must do stuff in the West because the West is done. It's shot. It's shot. All right. And so, yes, you can make some good money, but at the end of the day, if you're spending all of it on your liabilities, then what good is it? You know what I mean? So I always tell my friends, like, hey, just give me one shot, man. Just give me one shot at showing you what Vietnam has to offer, and two, what Southeast Asia can do for you. Like, I really, really, really can't strongly tell people enough. Like, enough's enough, man. We only live once. You might as well try it, and if it doesn't work out, then you can go on back. You know what I'm saying? So, so at the end of the day, I've been gone 6 years now, 7 years. So, yeah, I'm very, very, very happy at my decision to travel the world, to really, see what I had to offer. So, but for me, I'll say this: Southeast Asia chose me. Southeast. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but yeah, okay. Sorry about that, guys. So, um, yeah. So it stuff, guys. All right, there we go. So sorry about that. My internet is slow here. So you have to want to be open to Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is not for everybody. All right. So I live here. I love it, but it's not perfect. Okay. So don't come to Southeast Asia expecting it to be like the West, because it is light years behind the West in some things, and it is light years forward in some things, ahead of the West. You know what I mean? So, yeah, um, if you come with an open mind and you're willing to just be open and honest with yourself first and then with other people, you're going to win out here, and you're going to win big. And for me, that means, the West males and the West females. You guys are gonna win big because you can bring that level of professionalism that the West has, and you can teach these people. Like we need to teach them. We can't come into their country and demand anything. You know what I mean? We are the guest. You know what I mean? And so at the end of the day, I see a lot of foreigners come here and they just think they are the shit and that nobody can tell them anything, and that's not okay. You know, you have to have a level of discernment, and you have to have a level of honesty, and be okay with um, things not working out. You know what I mean? So, has this trip, or excuse me, has my journey been easy? Fuck no. But has it been rewarding? Absolutely yes. Because you're going to go through your ups and downs, and at least it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg to when you get down. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, Vietnam can definitely help you out. As far as let's switch over to like Cambodia now. So I've been traveling Cambodia more recently. I've been traveling Cambodia more recently around this last 6 months basically, and I was very curious about Cambodia because Cambodia is pretty cool. I mean, this place has a lot of opportunity as well, and when you are a teacher, let's say for example, when you're a teacher, you English teacher, you get paid around 1,500 to 1,400, like here in Cambodia. So, and you can live on that. And rent here is really really cheap. It's more expensive than Vietnam, but it's cheap. It's cheaper compared to where you're from, the West, right? So I'll say this: I'm sitting in Sihanoukville, Cambodia right now. Like I said, the southwest of Cambodia, and this place is amazing. This is my first time here. I spent time previously. If you saw my videos, you know where I was at. I was in Phnom Penh. I was in Siem Reap, which Siem Reap is still the best city so far that I've checked out here in Cambodia. So, uh, but yeah, this place is amazing. But this place is overrun by Chinese, and that's what locals are saying. That's what I see, and I'm coming out with a video. So yeah, just look out for that. All right, but yeah, this place is amazing. I've had really good service here, a really good time here. It's relaxing. The weather reminds me of like San Diego, So yeah, man, it's hot, but there's no humidity. So if that's a thing for you, like with Ho Chi Minh with Ho Chi Minh City, it's like 90% humidity and 32 degrees. You know what I mean? So Fahrenheit. And so yeah, it's different. You know what I mean? But this reminds me of San Diego. Weather dry, humidity zero, basically, and it's right there on the ocean. So I think that has something to do with it as well. Um, Let me show you guys, if I can, what I'm looking at. If you can see, give me a second. Let me show you. Um, let's see. Let's see if I can. Just give me a second. Just give me 1 second. I want you to see this. So I'll tell you while it's loading. I'm looking at the ocean. Okay, here, I'll show you. Give me a minute. So I'm looking at the ocean, and I'm looking at, let me show you. Let me see if I can. Look at that. That's what I'm looking at right there. So the ocean is in the background right there, and you can see the boat. But yeah, this is a really nice hotel I'm staying at. It's a hostel, and you'll see it more in my video. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at right here. And this pool is really nice. So let me go back. All right. I think I'm still here. So, all right, yeah, I'm still here. Okay. So, yeah, that's what you could have, you know, when you come to Southeast Asia. You know what I mean? You live here, whether you want to retire, family here, I promise you, it's going to be life and in your family's life. So, yeah, man, I'm stoked to have this. Cambodia's been an amazing experience because when I was traveling the world, I didn't get a chance to go see Cambodia, but with Cambodia, it's different with than Vietnam because Cambodia's infrastructure is coming up big time, and so the biggest thing I see the difference is the level of service. So um, there's a guy right in front of me who's mopping the floor I just showed you by the pool, and they do that like every day, all day long. In Vietnam, for example, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen for probably 2 days. You know what I mean? And so it's tough. The standard of living is better here than it is over in Vietnam. So, but again, you pay more. You pay a little bit more, just a little bit more. Um, so yeah, at the end of the day, um, you guys can have this life. Just just cut your liabilities and get it. Just get it. Go after it. Go after what you want. Go after what you need. Um, it's it's right there for you. Seriously, it's right there. And before I left the U.S. in 2018, I didn't really see it. I couldn't taste it. I couldn't touch it, but it was in my mind. So I just said, I'm going to do it, and I don't really give a damn if it doesn't work out. I'm just going to go for it. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's been. I'm gonna win, regardless. And so now that I put in the reps, it's definitely helped me to understand what the right is, the right side, meaning East Asia or Asia in general, Asia. And so, but yeah, you guys can have it too, man. So if you guys have any questions, man, leave them in the comment section right now. Let me know again where you're looking from, and where you're viewing from, and yeah, I just wanted to go live real quick, do a little quick, talk to you guys about what Cambodia is like as a tourist, and then what Vietnam is about, man. So yeah, man, if you guys are looking to move to Vietnam, I got a link right here for you that you can set up a consultation with me. It's 1 hour. We will go over everything, all your questions. So if you are interested, I've done over 10 to 15 consultations, and people have come to Vietnam and they have met me. And so that is really cool. But if you're interested, then hit that link below, and it's in the comment section already pinned at the top of the comment section. But yeah, I charge 75 US dollar per hour, or for 1 hour. For 1 hour. Generally, we usually talk for about an hour and a half to maybe even 2 hours, and it's just $75. I don't like to charge extra. I'm not here just to make money on consultations, guys. So I truly, want to help you, and I truly want to see what your situation is, so that we can work together, and we can get you. I got you in Vietnam, no problem. I have connections of lawyers and um, agents, immigration agents. So if you have any questions, hit a consultation with me, man, and we can talk about it. But other than that, if you have any questions now, go ahead and ask them in the comment section. But yeah, I'm gonna get on with my day. But just wanted to, you know, just wanted to see you guys and let you guys know that, if you have any desire to go to Southeast Asia or travel the world, man, hit me up. Um, whether through Instagram, Facebook, there's a Facebook group. It's the Story of KT, same as my YouTube channel, and my Instagram is the same, the Story of KT. So if you have any questions, make sure that you hit me up, and yeah, we'll talk, man. All right. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have a good evening, a good night, and or a good morning. See you later, guys.